Welcome in, everybody. It's Saturday. It's August 13th. We are getting close to football season, but we're right here for the MLB 5-5 because we still have money to be made. It's Tony. It's Adam. We got 12-game features like tonight on DraftKings Saturday night. So, Adam, right off the bat, like we always do, there's a ton of options here, and we do have that series going on, Nolan Degrom, but who's going to be ace of the slate tonight for DK?
Yeah, for the first time all season, it is Degrom day. Should be up around 80 to 85 pitches today, through 76 in his last start. Struck out 12 hitters casually on 76 pitches. I mean, I get it. It's only 2 starts, but like the numbers he's already putting up are just like, I can't do these things in a video game. 26.7% swinging strike rate, a 50% K rate. No, that's no typo. That's a real thing. His fastball's sitting at 99 miles an hour. His slider has a 71.4% whiff rate. Like, it's mind-boggling until DK makes him to the salary that like it actually starts to affect your build a little bit. Before he got hurt, I think he got up over like 12,000. He might have been like 12.5, almost 13. Like at that point, you almost have to start to consider, okay, maybe this affects me in a negative way. 10-6 is not. So this is pretty easy. Just plug them in and build the rest of your lineup.
Yeah, listen, everybody knows listening to this, they know I'm a Philly guy. So obviously I want to see the Phillies win, right? But I am very excited to watch DeGrom pitch because he is just a student of the game and he is that good. Now, that being said, even at 10-6, still a high number. So we have to look at, do we go double A today, Adam? Or is there a pivot guy that we can go to as our 1B?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if we don't have the lineups yet, if we get lineups that make sense and we can go DeGrom Burns or even DeGrom Nolan in the same game, I never shy away of using both pitchers in the same game. But if you're looking to fit more bats, I think Lucas Giolito at 7,500 just makes all the sense in the world. I mean, we just saw last night Michael Kopech, who probably has had a similar year to Giolito in some respects. Some of their advanced metrics are pretty much the same. And Giolito's 7,500. It's the Detroit Tigers. Detroit's one of the worst offenses in baseball. And Giolito's been better against the left side. Even with all his struggles this year, the left side still has a 33% K rate, 1.20 FIP, 3.13 xFIP. 7,500, I'm willing to roll the dice on Giolito, who still has upside, even in a pretty tough year for him so far.
Yeah, and just so everybody understands the why we can say that, because I know there's going to be some skeptics out there that say, well, last time he faced Detroit, he gave up 5 runs. But here's the thing, 7,500, even with giving up 5 runs, he got you 17 DK points because he struck out 8 and pitched 7 innings. So remember, stop looking at the runs, stop looking at the wins and losses, look at the number, and look at what he gets you, because that's a value play. Now, Adam, what about those bats? We always talk about stacks. Who are we stacking up today? Because there's some really juicy matchups out there.
There is. And before we move too far off the Giolito start, Tony La Russa left him in about 10 pitches too long, and then the bullpen let in some of those runs. He was hovering around 25 points before that inning happened. Inning went south quick. Tony La Russa was asleep at the wheel like he has been all season long, because the guy he should have been fired 3 months ago. Left him in too long. Bullpen didn't clean it up. So just keep that in mind too. But when we're talking about the stacks, I mean, I don't know how you don't want to go right back to the Padres. They put up 10 last night. I get it. The Fernando Tatis thing is really going to be kind of a bummer for them. It's a bummer for baseball. Like, that guy's crazy talented. To hear he was use PEDs, apparently get rid of ringworm, whatever the case is, it sucks. Like, there's just no way around it. But when teams get in this spot, they can either just kind of crumble, or they can kind of come together and say, all right, he's gone. That's it. Let's just, keep this. These are the guys in the room. We know who's in the room now. Anibal Sanchez has been dreadful both sides of the plate. Soto, Machado, Drury, if you can fit him, Josh Bell, 4,700. Kim is only 3,900. Grisham, 2,900. Yeah, there's expensive hitters, but there's some cheap hitters too that you can go towards the back of this lineup and, still get the top and a couple guys for the wraparound and make this make sense.
Yeah, listen, you want to attack Anibal Sanchez, okay? And speaking, right, you really do. And speaking of that, and we're going to get into this, and it's going to be spread throughout the game, or out to 5-5, and we'll replay it again. But it's going to be my first home run prop, Adam, for San Diego. I'm going to go Manny Machado. Like we were all going to.
Mine.
Oh, we took. I'm sorry. See, this is but that's a good thing.
This is awesome, though. This is awesome. We don't.
Yeah, because right, and we're thinking about the same. We're thinking the same way, and it's because. Listen, you could go Chalk and go Soto, right? But Machado's due. He's only had 1 home run in his past 7 games. He just hit number 20 with that 1 home run. So And Anibal Sanchez, 8 home runs in 5 starts. He's just giving up the long ball. So I'm going to go Manny Machado. Obviously, me and Adam are going to go Manny Machado, which I like. That's we're on the same page now. Adam, and don't forget, we're going to give out home run props every single day. We have the home run model on Win Daily Sports. Make sure you're going on there. And right now, it's the time to get in because football season's starting, and we have our projections up with that as well. We're giving away 1 free month. So 1 free month of gold membership is what you want right now. Trust me, to get in for fantasy football season. So make sure you're checking it out, and you can get some home run props from the model during that time as well. Adam, sneaky stacks. Is there a team maybe we're not looking at that we can play and get some points with?
Well, I mean, listen, they're not going to be sneaky, but I'm way more excited about the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. Jose Urias on the mound. He's worse to the left side of the plate. The Diamondbacks are just going to throw out lefty on lefty on lefties. But as far as sneaky stacks, I mean, I'm kind of going back to what I played last night, and the Giants are still super affordable. You can use one of my favorite value guys is Mike Yastrzemski. I have 2 FVVPs today. It's Yastrzemski, and he's in the outfield, so it's a little bit easier to punt him. Second base does have a lot of really nice plays, but man, if you need a punt there, Vaughn Grisham is 2K flat against the Marlins.
Still.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I get he's only played 2 games. I get, he jumped from Double-A to the majors. That can be tough, but he's already shown, why they bumped him up. A, because of injury, but B, he's already stolen a base. He's already hit a home run. Like, these are the kind of things you want to see from a cheap guy because he has multiple paths to contribute in that lineup against, a pretty suspect pitching staff. I really like Grisham again. So yeah, the Giants are sneaky. I'm into the Diamondbacks. And then for my home run props, it's not sneaky, and I don't think he gets played a lot, at least in DFS. I think Shohei Ohtani takes out Bundy today. Yeah, he's 6,100. I get it. It's tough to really stack the Angels lineup because they're just not a good offense. But as a one-off, because nobody plays Ohtani anymore, there's not much of a reason to, because you're either getting a home run or probably not much else because he's in that terrible offense. But I think he takes Bundy yard today.
It's funny. Again, we haven't talked. And here's the funny part. I'm going with the Angels as well for my second home run pop. Not Ohtani. I'm going Taylor Ward for the same reason, because I want to attack Dylan Bundy. Yep. Okay, so it's just obvious. It's right there. He gives up the long ball. I know the Angels aren't a great offense, but they do still have some pop. And today, I really feel like they could hit 2 to 3 home runs on that squad today. So I'm going to go with Taylor Ward. So there you go. You have our props. We have Manny Machado. We have Shohei Ohtani. We have Taylor Ward as our guys that are going to go long. It's on our Daily Dinger report for the home run model. For me, before we get out of here, before I get your final thoughts, sneaky stack, I like Houston today. I don't know if it's too much sneaky, but I want to attack Zach Logue. He gives up a lot of hits. I understand that he's been decent on DK the last 2 games, but Houston has a great lineup that can give you some punch after the Alvarez guys. You can get guys lower in that tier. For me, I know he just under FFVP worthy, but I like Gurriel today. I'm going to at 3,300 at first base. But you can listen, you got Bregman at 4,800. You got Tucker at 4,600, Mancini at 41. Like, you have a lot of numbers here, but I like Gurriel 3,300 and Houston as a sneaky stack. So Adam, I know we went a little long today, rightfully so. We got a lot to talk about. But final thoughts, anything on the slate?
One more sneaky idea, lefties from the Mariners. Dane Dunning is a 372 WOBA against the left side. The K rate drops down under 17%. 93 FIP, 464 XFIP. And I'll give a bonus home run prop since we were both on Machado. I'll take Jesse Winker from that game. And please, guys, make sure you're checking out the home run model because that thing is just ridiculous. Puts a lot of work into that, justifiably so. That thing, I don't know if I've ever seen. Listen, it's home run props. Like, yeah, you're going to have some days where maybe you don't get it all right, but the amount of consistency that home run model has shown, you're going to make money off that.
Yes, and that is, I echo that. You've heard me mention it twice already on the show. If you're following at Win Daily Sports on all social formats, you will see every single day there will be a post, the Daily Dinger report. It's going to give you our home run props, and it's going to link to the model. All you need to do is click on it, and like I said, now is the time to subscribe to Win Daily Sports. You get that 1 free month of gold, and you'll be able to get the home run model. You'll be able to get the NFL stuff, and trust me, you're going to like it so much, you will stick with us for a very long time. So as always, I always say it's Saturday. We got 12 games tonight. You have all day to check this out on podcast, on stream. Get at us at the comments. We'd like to know if we're good, if we're not. Let us know at Win Daily Sports. For Tony, for Adam, everybody stay healthy, remain profitable, and we'll catch you back here.